Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mission Moonshot. That's right, for those of you guys who don't know, Nixiality is no longer challenging us to the space race. Just the whole aspect of RP1 and RSS and all the mods we have installed was just a little too much, and to be fair, I didn't really explain it that well to him that we were going to have all these mods, so anyways, it's kind of my fault, really, but we're still gonna try and make it to the moon. Anyway, here we have the rocket that I showed off last time, the Bigger Tim, ready to launch. The year is currently 1952, and it's October 30th. So, yeah, that's the date. This is the rocket. 3, 2, 1, a go! You guys forgot to put the fuel in the engine! Idiots. I work with a bunch of idiots. Okay, well luckily I have actually another one in the queue, so we'll be fine. Insufficient funds to continue the rollout. You got to be kidding me. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of annoying. So, yeah, what I actually have decided to do is revert back to an earlier save. So basically, we're right back to before last time. Because the thing is, I don't know why, but the fuel should be exactly the same. 90, 13, 6, 18. Okay, let's switch it to Zazzer 1. Okay, the fuel 90, 131, 688, all this fuel. Okay? Remove all tanks, fill. Okay, granted it's a little bit, oh, it's aniline, wait, is that, oh, 37 versus 22. Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna accept that. I'm gonna accept that. Yeah, okay, it's 37 instead of 22. My bad. I should have checked that, I guess. Yeah, because otherwise, I just don't think there's any way for us to continue the series. The series would be done at that point, just because I put the wrong fuel in there. So that's going to be my first quick save of the series. And I'm sure there's going to be many more quick saves that I have to load, but that's going to be the first one. Because, yeah, otherwise, it was kind of impossible for us to really do anything. Okay, this time, make sure it has aniline 37. Yep, it does. Okay, I believe that's the right fuel. It should be happy. Yep, stage 5 has, or stage 4 has Delta V, 47.2. This is rated for 40 seconds. Okay, a little bit over its burn time, so it might overburn a bit. But if it does fail, we'll just shoot off the next stage. Anyways, okay, attempt number 2 on the Bigger Tim. Go for staging. Oh, shaky, shaky. Yeah, maybe that final spin stage we didn't quite need. Either way, though, we're off to space. 150-kilometer apoapsis. Yeah, maybe we didn't, yeah. Maybe we don't need that final spin stage. I think that's just a little too much. Kind of spins it a little quickly, but yeah, there we go. We're heading to space. Make sure the science is all running. Yeah, plenty of science. And yeah, this is all being transmitted. We do have a thing on board because, yeah, this thing is going to burn up on re-entry. But there we go. We have made it into space. But yeah, nobody can obviously tell right now because, you know, there's no cameras on this thing. We can see space, but actually not space yet. There we go. Space. Karman line completed. So there we go. Karman line, 100 kilometers, 1,200 meters per second. We also got 1,500 meters per second. Next is 2,000 meters per second. Okay. 120 kilometer altitude record. Smashed. Next is 140. We'll get that. Yeah, we'll definitely get 140. We won't get 160, but we'll get 140. Yeah, this is quite a good rocket. Quite good. Yes, the rocket to go spinny, spin, spin, spin. But there we go. We'll start falling back down pretty soon. We're getting lots of science, lots and lots of science. From space low. Yeah, so technically now we are in space. Even though 100 kilometers is the Karman line, that's not technically space, I guess, as this game is concerned. I think 140 is where the actual atmosphere cutoff is, which is why we can now hear space music. But yeah, in real life, the atmosphere keeps on going for a indefinite amount. There's no real defined edge to the atmosphere. It doesn't just stop like it does in Kerbal. It'll keep on going. But anyways, yeah, we got a little bit of science from high space, or from space. We'll have to get something in an orbit maybe, in order to actually get a bit more data. So yeah, I can't quite get a lot of it now, but at least, yeah, we got a lot of stuff from high. So we should be able to start researching a whole lot of new technologies. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and speed up our descent back down, and then we'll go ahead and start working on the X-plane. Seems like we actually could possibly still recover this thing. It's not going that quick. Yeah, I don't think it's going to survive impact, though. But yeah, maybe we could have added a parachute to it and recovered something that survived from space. And maybe I'll make that modification to the secondary bigger Tim. So our second launch that I have planned, we could edit that. Kaboom skeet. And there it goes. It's gone now. Oh yeah, there we go. 6.6. Going to recover the launch stand. There we go. 6.6 science, and yeah, we got plenty of funding now. So what do we want now? How much is this? Oh, this is 7. Can't quite get that yet. Okay, might want to go ahead and get early tracking systems. Early science. Ooh, yes, more science would be great. Give me the science. We'll go ahead and upgrades. Go ahead and put... I'm just going to do 1 point for now into R&D, just so we can get this tech a little bit quicker. It's a little slow. We're about to get early rocketry, then supersonic flight, which is all good. But yeah, if we head back to mission control, what we got now. So, break the sound barrier crude. We still have to do that. Right, but we did break the Karman line, so now we got a whole lot of new stuff coming. Downrange milestone and suborbital trajectory. What's suborbital trajectory? Reach space, suborbital trajectory. Oh, fruit flies into space on suborbital trajectories and recovering them. Yorick and 11 mice. Okay. Aerobee flight. So yeah, basically sending biological payloads up to see what space does to people. So yeah, this seems just pretty easy. Just vessel, uncrewed, space. Like, that doesn't seem too tricky. So we could probably do that with the bigger Tim as well. Unless we need to go sideways. I'm not sure if we need to go sideways, though. Like, it says suborbital. Oh, yeah, send a rocket out of the atmosphere, 140 kilometers. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so, yeah. No, the bigger Tim can definitely do this. And then this, we actually need suborbital flight. First 50 seconds must be under active guidance. So that's going to be a bit different. That's okay, we can do that pretty soon. Sounding rocket contracts just opened up a whole new load of these. Altitude, sounding rocket, intermediate. 135 units of payload. Ah, interesting. That's cool. Reach 160 kilometers with 150 units of sounding payload. Okay. Distance, downrange distance. Low velocity. Reach 330 kilometer downrange. Okay, so we need to, like, start heading downrange. X-plane, I think this is still the same one. Yeah, X-plane's low. And nothing else new for X-planes. Guessing until we break the sound barrier. Then we'll get some new stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and build our X-plane. Okay, so yeah, off camera, I went ahead and built this X-1. As you can see, it is based off the Bell X-1. Yes, I know the Bell X-1 was painted orange. I just couldn't paint these rear fins orange, so the thing would have been orange, and then these rear fins would have been black. So, yeah, I hope you guys can forgive me there. But yeah, it's got pretty much everything that we need to complete that contract. It even has some hidden landing gear. And yeah, the reason the gear is retracted in this build is because we air launch. We're going to air launch this thing. So the X-1 will be air-launched from a plane. Plane. Launch. Other plane. So that's the idea behind it. But yeah, one thing we do need to do is unlock the parts. So we need to purchase the entry cost of the X-1 cockpit, and we need to purchase the entry cost of the XLR-11 X-plane engine. So there we go. So now we have no unlock cost. Good. Everything's good. This looks good. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get this going. But yeah, we'll go ahead and launch the Bigger Tim first, because we do have that contract to complete. Okay. The Bigger Tim launch number 2. Suborbital trajectory. Go! There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, this thing's already spinning pretty quick. We don't need to spin it anymore. It's spinning so quick it looks like it's spinning slowly. That's how you know it's really spinning. There we go. And yeah, it's perfectly straight and true. And we actually got to 1,800 meters per second that time. Oh, new speed record. Alrighty. Yeah, 2,000 is our new goal. Or no, did we already get that? No, I think that was already our new goal. Probably getting a new height record, though. Oh, wow, we passed 200 kilometers with that one, because we weren't, like, oscillating as much. Sheesh. Okay, well, we're going to spend a lot more time in space. Yeah, we pretty much got all the high-up science. So yeah, once we break 140, we'll go ahead and get that suborbital. And yeah, we'll definitely break that uncrewed of 160. That's going to be done easy. Oh, return home safely. Ah, shoot, that was not something that I realized. We were supposed to put a parachute on this thing. Whoops. It's okay. These rockets are really cheap, so we'll probably be fine. Yeah, the uncrewed altitude will make enough money. Yeah. Yeah. Rocket go burr. Ooh, there we go. There's some slow down. But yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfectly safe. We could totally parachute. Yeah, but let's see what they mean by return to Earth. Does it just say return to Earth? Yeah, no, it says return home safely. I don't think this is going to return safely. This is going to impact the ground at a high speed, and yeah. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, no, doesn't count. Doesn't count. Yes, what failed? Oh, collided into surface. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, and the X-1's complete, and also everybody is now trained up. So we're gonna go ahead and prep for air launch. Alrighty, here we go. Jorg, I don't know how to say your name. But you're flying the rocket plane. Okay, well, we're flying. Pitch up, pitch up. Pitch up, pitch up. Okay, we're pitching up. I didn't really want to launch us at night, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Okay, now beginning a shallow climb. No, please stop. Please stop pitching up. Okay. Okay, I don't even know what's going on. Okay, I can see a little bit what's going on. Okay, I'm trying to use Smart ASS here to try and control, because in my simulations I found out manual control does not work. Do not use manual control. I ended up pulling like a bunch of G's and ripping the wings off. So yeah, we want to keep the things nice and gradual. This is a really easy way to do it. Yeah, I just need to figure out what... Yeah, it wants to pitch up, so I'm going to pitch it down. Yeah, it was working really well in my testing. Yeah, alrighty. You know, I'm just going to keep this off. Just hold this heading and altitude, and you should be fine. Yeah, alrighty. Let's see, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Alrighty, so 350, haven't reached that sort of trajectory yet, no. Break the sound barrier, reach Mach 1. Okay, so we need to reach Mach 1. I need you to pitch down. Yes, just pitch down. Hold that. Oh gosh, nope, don't do that. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. I don't want to touch anything, because this surface mode was working for me before. And now it's not. And now I'm worried. Okay, we're breaking the sound barrier. Do we reach Mach 1 yet? Okay, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, Pitch up. Okay, it's pitching up. Pitch 0. Okay, stop pitching. There we go. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay, I think I know how to control this. Just hit this to go up. And untick it to go down. Okay. We got this. We got this. We're flying. We're flying here. Okay. Come on, reach Mach 1. How are we not reaching Mach 1 yet? How have you not reached Mach 1? And how have we not broken any crude records? Oh gosh, oxygen reserves are low. Oxygen. What do you mean oxygen reserves are low? Nitrogen reserves. Oh, you mean in the tank. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, very funny. The oxygen in the cabin is fine. Oh, but yeah. Look at him in there. He's having a great old time. Yeah, just kind of getting a feel for everything, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna go to have you pitch down. Oh, never. Okay. Now we're just gliding. Okay, this is fun. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna break the sound barrier in a dive. Yeah, I think we lost too much altitude. I think that was the issue, because when I was testing this before, we were maintaining 10,000 around where we air launched, and then that was allowing us to get the contracts. But either way, though, we will splash down in the sea. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna splash down in the sea, and I gotta figure out what's wrong with this. I don't know. I don't know. It just wasn't working the way it was working for me before. Yeah. It wasn't working the way it was before, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we're at stall speed. Shoots. Yep, we're at our stall speed. Let's go ahead and deploy the shoots, because, yeah, we can no longer pitch up anymore. Whoosh. Alrighty. Nice, gentle splashdown. Ooh, and that's not quite on the center of mass anymore. Yeah, before it balanced quite nicely. I guess because I removed all the fuel in the tail, it no longer balances quite as nicely. Alrighty. How you feeling? Feeling good? Yeah, go ahead and turn on those recovery lights. Help be on the way soon. Okay, August 1st, 1953. We're going to launch this south, so hopefully we can get it over land. Or I don't know. Okay, preparing launch. Okay, let's go and begin our climb to higher altitudes so that we can more easily break the sound barrier. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's working. There we go. Pitch up 21 degrees. We're flying. Okay. Climbing back up to where we were dropped off from the aircraft carrier. We'll make it to 10K this time and get the crude altitude record. And then we'll go ahead and flatten out. Try and get the sound barrier, and then pitch down to get that 350 meters per second. So I'm going to go ahead and start pitching down, actually, right now. There we go. There we go. We've at least completed one contract. Yeah, I think it's about 300 meters per second at this altitude is Mach 1. So, yeah. Yep, there we go. So we just passed 300, and now the countdown for the sound barrier is happening. Oh. Oscillations, oscillations. Oh, it's struggling. Oh, the fact that it's breaking the sound barrier is kind of hurting it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to initiate a bit of a pitch down. There we go. And now we're going to try and accelerate to that 350. So there we go. We broke the sound barrier. And now we're going to try and break 350. I think I might need to dive down a bit more. Come on. Come on, Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie. Hit it. Break that speed record. Oh, more pitch down, more pitch down, more pitch down, more pitch down. Before we run out of jet fuel. We're almost out of nitrogen. Quickly, pitch down, pitch down. We are initiating a steep dive now. Okay. Yeah, I think our aerodynamics are just not letting us do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out of the dive before we become a pancake. Yeah, there's just too much drag. We need supersonic wings. We need, yeah, these are actually the procedural wing earlies. We probably need the supersonic versions. Yeah, we probably need the ones that are actually meant for going supersonic. I mean, these ones are rated for Mach 1. Subsonic and Mach 1, but yeah, we're going to need supersonic wings if we're going to get 350, because that's pushing on like Mach 1.25. We can't quite do that. Either way, though, good first mission. Go ahead and enjoy the view. This is very ominous, just hearing the whooshing noise. Yeah, being in a plane without an engine, well, I guess it's kind of like what a glider is. And just kind of glide down. Yes, take manual control. Yes, very good. Very good, very good. And let's try and keep this in one piece. We can go ahead and activate the landing gear. There you go. So you guys can see my landing gear setup. Doesn't really work when we're flying out over the ocean, but oh well. I'll go ahead and go maximum flaps just to kind of extend our glide a little bit. So that way we're not... yeah, just kind of... I guess it's more air brakes, so they don't pull as many G's when we drop the chutes. And there we go, there's our chutes. Whoosh. Yeah, that pulls quite a few G's there. 4.6. Alrighty. And there we go. And as you can see, I went ahead and rebalanced it, so it's now on the center of mass. Meaning that, yeah, it's perfectly balanced on that point. Good job, Stephanie. You did a good thing. I recovered a space plane. Alrighty. Yep, so yeah, like I said, no science as per usual, but we did make a ton of money due to completing that contract, meaning we can accept another contract, and actually, forget this, I'm upgrading so we can do 3 contracts. Yeah, been kind of hurting not being able to do 3 contracts. But did I not upgrade it? I thought I upgraded it. I clicked upgrade. Oh, whatever, we can accept a new thing. More X-plane contracts, experimental rocket planes, 12.5 kilometers after 2 completions. Okay, so 12.5 kilometers, 320 between 10 kilometers and 12.5 kilometers. Okay. Okay, that's going to be a bit different. We're probably going to need an X2 for that, so like an upgraded version of the X-plane. And yeah, we actually need to do this a couple times before we can get X-planes high. Yeah, do that one at least twice. Alrighty. And must not have completed contract. Oh, break the sound barrier. Oh, so now that we've broken the sound barrier, no more general aviation. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, the happy plane wouldn't have got any more use, so I guess it's a good thing we scrapped it after those first 2 flights. Although I feel bad scrapping it. We'll probably make a happy plane too, at some point. But you know what we can do? We can accept that sounding rocket contract. That altitude sounding rocket, no, 150, intermediate. 85 units of payload to 100 kilometers. Oh, okay. 85 units. That shouldn't be an issue. And sure, why not? We'll do a night launch. Yes, there we go. So now you guys can see. I probably should have done that with the X-plane, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, it's kind of cool doing a nighttime launch. We can see space. We can see where we gotta go. Okay, we gotta go that way. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That way. Shoot. I had a staging failure. No, we don't have any avionics. We have no control of this rocket. Okay, well, then you know what that means. Range safety. Oh, never mind. Parachutes are deploying. Okay, parachutes are deploying. Okay, I was about to range safety it, but the parachutes have automatically deployed. It might just be coming right back down, guys. Give it a second, guys. The rocket will be back shortly. Didn't fall over. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, electric charge. Yes, go. Shoot, I staged too early. Okay, well at least, go! Oh shoot. Go! Yeah, nah. Okay, so I guess I should have done a simulation first. But yeah, I didn't think that this would really change the rocket that much, you know? I thought, okay, the rocket's gonna fly about the same. Maybe the parachute will struggle to bring this back down to the ground. But yeah, if we do the launch, and I stage it just like I normally do, so, first stage, wait for this to burn out. Second stage, oh, well, there it worked. Yeah, I guess I just didn't time it right, which is annoying. Yeah, I hate to lose rockets just to me not being able to hit a button in time. But either way, we should still test this to make sure that it can still reach its goal before making a third one. Because, yeah, I hate to have this many failures back to back. It's really hurting our funding. Even though we're doing all right for money right now, I would still like to not waste rockets. Rockets are kind of expensive. You know, just a little bit. But yeah, no, there we go, that. A little bit of wobble. And yeah, we need the second stage to get us the rest of the way up. And we can't even break the Karman line anymore, so... yeah, there's no point doing this, sounding payload on this rocket. We can't do it. So we need a bigger sounding rocket. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So we need to retire the bigger Tim and get the biggest Tim, which is something that I actually have been working on. The biggest Tim right here is a, yeah, an actual liquid-fueled rocket. Uses liquid fuel. Well, I guess the other one uses liquid fuel too, but this one actually uses an engine that requires ground support clamps, which you can see is why I built this nice modular launch pad here, using, you know, the modular launch pads mods. This is pretty cool. I'm quite happy with this launch pad design. I think it looks quite nice. Yeah. So either way, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, remove this. Actually, just to be honest, just remove this entire payload. And we're just gonna have the sounding payload. Yeah, 85 units of sounding payload. And then, yeah. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and use... probably just the sounding rocket telemetry? Yeah, probably. Just use that. That seems fine. Yeah, use sounding rocket telemetry. And then... Obviously add a parachute. Mark 16. Sure. That looks kind of funky, but that'll work. Stock parachute is fine. Yeah, and then this is a pretty easy rocket. There's one stage, so I shouldn't be able to mess up the staging on this one. Alrighty, so yep, go ahead and get ready to build this. I actually need to retool the fairings a little bit, because I did add a little extra booster and a spin stage, so we spin, then boost, just because it just wasn't quite enough with the big booster, so... The little booster up here gets us to 141 with the sounding payload, completing both contracts. So, yep, that seems pretty good to me. I do need to adjust the staging though, as it is all kinds of messed up. But there we go, that looks pretty good. And alright, let's go ahead and build this. 364 days of build time. And yeah, it's not gonna cost too much. Yeah. I mean, 364 days build time is a lot. We could tool the avionics, but then we wouldn't be able to build the rocket. So, it's fine, the avionics will just be built by hand. But anyways, we can go ahead and start building this thing. Yep. Anyways, oh, what a beautiful rocket. Alrighty. SAS on. Engine on. Ignition sequence. Liftoff! Looking good. I'm gonna keep this engine thing. So yeah, 70 seconds burn time. And, okay, it was a 95% ignition chance. And I don't know what the chance of an in-flight failure is. I guess we'll find out. What a great thing for a space company to say. Okay, that's first stage burnout. Go second stage! We're heading to space. And yeah, we just keep the little aerojet attached. There's not really a point putting a coupler on it. Although there is some oscillations going on. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's gonna start spinning lengthways. Sort of like Discover. Yeah, sort of like the America's first satellite. It's gonna start spinning like that. Yep, yep. You spin the way you want to spin. I don't mind. But yeah, no, we're still making it. Actually, yeah, we're gonna get a bit higher because yeah, I did use physical warp before, which physical warp is known to mess some things up. So yeah, but yeah, very cool. If I could actually click on this, I could figure out if we're actually doing science. That doesn't really help. Oh gosh. I gotta click that thermometer. I gotta click that thermometer. Thermometer. Okay, there we go. Locked camera's working. Awesome. Run you. Okay, and there we go. We hit the thick atmosphere. Whoosh. And there goes their parachute. Alrighty. Well, as this rocket returns back to Earth, I guess I'll just want to say, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. Yeah, we made a lot of progress this episode. We're now in the year 1954. We're going to be starting 1955 next time. Possibly starting to get into orbital rocketry. You know, 1956, 1957. That's about where we are. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, a couple failures today. But yeah, I'm sure there's bound to be many more. Yeah, so nothing too surprising there. So yep. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. What's with my rockets landing straight up? It's actually kind of impressive.